What's up, everyone? It is the Big Game Hunter here, and this is a special part of Let's Play Costume Quest. Why is it special, you may be asking? Well, this part is entirely post-commentary because my audio recorder hates me. Alright, so, in the last part, we got to we got to the final area, sort of. We had to get past the gate, and that's what we're doing in this part. We're going to be trick-or-treating in all the houses to get past the gate. Now, the first two fights I'm going to show off, I am keeping those fights in because I'm going to be speeding up. This is just basically me showing you where all the houses are, which one have people, and what's the layout of the monsters that you will be fighting. But yeah, I'm only showing off the first two houses just to show off the two new costumes we got in the last part because I didn't. So here we get a fight, and this will show off the vampire costume. Blah, blah, blah. I should not be doing this unless I'm doing live commentary. Alright, so first off I go off taking out the white mage because that is the smartest thing to do when it comes to fighting a team of monsters, is always take out their white mage first, or else they'll stupidly heal any wounds that anyone does. Now, I don't know why I paused here for a second. Anyways, that does it for the white mage, and now I take on the Throbog because he's the heavy hitter of the group. And that Throbog got lucky because I failed at defending commands. No, I've always wondered, what is it that the vampire does for his attack? I mean, he shove dark energy into the ground to attack him? I don't get it. What is the vampire's normal attack? And here the Throbog doesn't get too lucky and he dies! And here we show off the vampire's move, which is the Zabatamaya, which has the vampire jump into the air, summon an army of bats, and attacks the enemies. And what's good about this is it actually heals you. The special move not only attacks enemies, but it also heals you at the same time. But with that, we won the fight, and now we will be switching to the pumpkin costume for Reynold to show it off, and I'm switching Everett to the vampire costume. I actually get a little lost right here, but there we go. Trick or treat. This one, I believe, has a... Yep. I don't know why. I ran into two cowboys in less than, 3 minutes. And this one contains a monster, I remember. Stalker! Alright, this is my favorite costume in the game. I don't know why, I just love it. The costume reminds me of the beginning to A Nightmare Before Christmas, where it shows Jack Skellington, where he's dressed as a scarecrow, and then he sets himself on fire. It reminds me of this. I think they actually got the design for this costume from it. Alright. So we take out the monk first because he's the real threat. Then after this, we take out the mystic because, yeah, black mages are jerks. As if you haven't already guessed, because we are this deep into the game. And if so, I do feel very sorry for you. Either that or I do feel great sympathy for you because you're a great gamer and black mages are no longer a problem to you. Alright, I don't know why I was talking like that for a second there, but anyways, we are about to take out... Nope, not yet. There we go. Now he's dead. And now we have to deal with the assassin, who is a very annoying enemy to fight. But anyways, I show off the Pumpkin's ability, which is All Hallows Eve. And that just looks awesome. I don't care what anyone says, that looks awesome. Do the vampire's move right here. And finish him off with the unicorn. And with that, we are completed. I do a little jig because I feel like it. Then my controller goes all finicky and I go to my achievements, and then I hit the start button again for absolutely stupid reasons. Yeah. Anyways, we pull up the Creepy Chew card, and we now have the Street Chew and the Unicorn pellets. Unfortunately, we do not have copies of those, and then I go to the battle stands, buy the last item we can get, but don't bother using it. I said don't bother using it. Thank you. Alright, so this is the part where I speed the video up and play the music. Alright, so I will be right back after all this business is done. See you guys in just a little bit. commentary version of me is back. And with this, we now have opened the gates. And the monsters run into what looks like a maze, because to be true, it is a maze. Isn't that amazing? Now, you might be wondering why I'm going a completely different direction instead of heading to the final area of the game. Well, if you remember from my fights, you should by now have you should have 2 versions of the creepy treat cards that we've been looking for. So, that's what I do. I head on over. I use the robot costume to get around a little bit faster, because that walking just takes too much time. Anyways, we got creepy treat card. Awesome. And over here somewhere. Oh yeah, I stop and talk to get more battle stamps. I grab the moldy pumpkin guts. I said I grabbed the moldy pumpkin guts. Take it! I said take it! Thank you. Trust me, it's going to be helpful against an upcoming fight we have. Alright, talk to you, and we complete the other quest. So we're pretty much done. All we have to do now is go to the thingamajig, the maze, and we're only missing 1 creepy treat card left. Now, you might be wondering, what is the creepy treat cards are used for besides, well, trading, completing quests, and all that stuff? Well, they'll tell you the truth, it's used to unlock a costume. Yes, there is a costume that you need to do. You get by getting all the creepy treat cards, and we can actually talk to the guard there, but he won't let us through. I save for good measures, and we talk to this guy, who tells us that the monsters don't really want Dorsala to actually go to their world. They've actually just been, well, they're kind of afraid of her, and now this guy says that his friends are hidden somewhere in the maze. He gives us a pattern for a grubbing costume, and he gives us the pattern. Thank you. And he tells us to go find his friends hidden in the maze to get the parts for the costume. But anyways, this is where I end things off, alright? So, with that said and done, next time on Let's Play Costume Quest, we will be heading out into the corn maze to find his friends and get the parts for the new costume. Alright, so, see you guys next time. Later. Later? Later! End it already!